What is a structured note and should you own a structured note? Good morning, happy Friday, welcome to Sunrise Small Talk. And today we're going to talk about structured notes, what they are, how they work, why you may or may not want to own them. Something that I've been adding to portfolios because we currently have a pretty horrible market landscape. We're not really making any money in the market, and we have a lot of risk out there, economic risk, geopolitical turmoil, interest rate risk. So, good way to potentially diversify a portfolio. So, how do they work? Well, they trade similar to a bond, where you're going to have some principal protection and you're going to have a monthly coupon, dividend, interest type of a payment. They are created by banks and offered by banks. So, a lot of the ones I've been using are JP Morgan, Citi, Barclays, Morgan Stanley, Bank of Montreal. Now, it's a very large industry. It was a $100 billion industry in 2022, according to information from JP Morgan, who is one of the largest structured note producers in the arena. But they don't have a very high adoption rate within my industry. So the folks who do what I do, about 15% of us are using structured notes. And the reason for that is, to be quite candid, they're a pain. It's not like Apple, where I can buy it right this second with a click of the mouse. I could sell it 5 minutes later. I could do that all day long, and it's simple to track, and it has immediate trading. With a structured note, it takes me anywhere from a day or two to a week or two to actually get those purchases and those positions inside of your account. And then from that point, they're just really challenging to track. But I feel that they are fantastic tools to own right now based on everything I mentioned in the market landscape. So how do they work? And this is something that, feel free to share this with friends, colleagues, people you care about, because it is a little different. There's four numbers, and this is just a hypothetical example, not too far off from something that you may see in your portfolio, but just threw some numbers on here to walk through them with you. You're going to have four numbers. You're going to have your term, 21 months in this example. You're going to have your coupon rate, which is 9%. That's what you get paid on it. You're going to have two protections, a 50% protection and a 30% protection. So how does all of this work? Well, it's kind of like playing Pac-Man. The new level starts and you're trying to eat all the dots, and every time you eat the dots, that's a good thing. That is like your coupon. So issue day, we're going to be in this for 21 months. That's like our level. We're going to be on that level for 21 months, and we're going to run around and we're going to eat all these little dots, which are our coupon payments. In the investment world, that's considered clipping your coupon. So you're going to get paid 9%. That's not 9% a month. If anyone tells you they have something that will pay you 9% per month, run the other way, because it is most likely a scam. 9% per year for the 21 months that we own this. Now, what are the ghosts? What can go poorly while we own this, while we're on this level of Pac-Man? Well, these are the ghosts, the 50% and the 30%. We want to avoid these. This product is going to be tied to some sort of underlying index or security or stock. Let's just say this is tied to the S&P 500 for simplicity's sake. We're going to purchase this today. We're going to own it for 21 months. At the end of 21 months, if the S&P 500 is down 50% or more, so are we. So on the day that our principal is given back to us, as long as the S&P 500 is, it can be down 49%, it can be down 35%, it can be down 20%, it can be up 50%, we're going to get our principal back. No more than our principal, but we are protected on the downside up to 50%. So if the S&P 500, we buy this today, 21 months from today, the S&P 500 is down 55%, we are down 55% as well. That is a ghost we certainly want to avoid. The other ghost is this 30%. This is on our coupon. So we buy this today, and exactly 1 month is our payday. That is the day we're going to clip our coupon. If the S&P 500, our underlying index, is down 31%, we don't get paid. If the following month it's still down 31%, we don't get paid. Month 3, there's a tiny rebound and the S&P 500 is only down 29%, so still down. All your other positions in your portfolio are down significantly. You will then clip your coupon. You will get paid. Month after that, it's down 10%. You get paid. After that, it's up 5%. You get paid. You don't get paid anymore. You're just going to get paid that same amount every month as long as the S&P 500 is not down 30% or more. So 9%, that's the coupon we're clipping. That's the dots we're eating in our Pac-Man game. These are the ghosts at the end of 21 months. We do not want to get bit by the ghost that is down, the S&P 500 being down 50% or more, because we're going to be down dollar for dollar with the S&P 500 percent for percent in that scenario. Along the way, we hope to not see the market drop below, the S&P 500 drop below 30%, because then we don't get to eat our dots. That ghost got us. So, are these complicated? Probably. The first time you heard this, going through this, you may need to watch this one again. Absolutely. That is very normal, because they are, I like to say, they're simple and complicated at the same time. Once you go through this a few times, watch this video once or twice, it will make a ton of sense. And there are other types of structured notes that we'll get into. This is just a pretty straightforward one. So we'll talk about various types that have some other features and things of that nature. So if you've got any questions, feel free to reach out. But something I think is very important to own right now, while the market has not been delivering very consistent returns whatsoever. So this is a way to, number one, protect our principal, and number two, give us a few dollars along the way. So there you have it. Structured notes. Happy Friday. Let me know if you have any questions. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.